Well, go on. All right, make me finish and then we'll come back. You understand what is happening here? Just let me just give you a quick brief off the records. What is happening? You just stick so you know what is happening. Yeah. Originally, there was provision for an access road, right, Mr. Kelly? That would new road citizens. So in other words, like an exit.
Yeah.
You understand? Because of the increased costs and acquisition, additional acquisition, etc. And because China Harbour had already done that road, they're using that road as the bypass road rather than making another road from here. But when you do that now, they're going to remove the bridge, that's railway bridge. So when you do that, it means that the persons would have to actually walk to access back the thing all the way down to where it starts down there, the access road starts. What ends up being proposed to do something here, which was they're going to put steps and a layaway here so that you come up and you can actually you don't have to wait for just off of the road and people, the bus or the taxi pick you up. But what I'm saying to him, if you're old or you're sickly, it's difficult to take these stairs. In other words, to get things. Yeah. So what I'm proposing is instead of putting stairs, to put a paved thing to come up, but to break the incline by kind of zigzagging it. So in other words, even if it's a wheelchair person or whatever, they can access up here, but it wouldn't be as strenuous for them. But it's still not an ideal solution, because the fact of the matter is that you're still talking about persons from over there not having vehicular access, free access within a reasonable distance. So they are agitated about it, which is why we're having a meeting this evening. Because this road was done so that there would be a bypass road during the construction period. And what NWA has done now is to say, well, since that was done already, why duplicate it and go back through the cost of that when we can use that and then just use an access up here? You understand? Instead of a drivable access. Is that right, Mr. Kelly? Is that the difference? A drivable access as against a walking. A walking.
That use that one.
Where was the original?
Right.
And this would have been what? This would have been a exit. So in other words,
Coming out of that one.
Coming out of there, you're gonna come up and then and make the highway up here.
Yeah.
So really the difference really is cutting and coming in here.
Hello.
So is it that upon completion of this bridge, the old railway bridge will be demolished?
Removed is if my memory serves me correct, is when Mr. Shaw comes, Stephen Shaw.
Yeah, I think the information.
That information will be clear, because the truth is that Bailey Bridge was put up by NWA.
No, which one? No, it's the original railroad bridge.
Original is a railway.
It's a railroad bridge. That was for the railroad, so we are just fabricated to use the traffic here during the period when that one was down.
That bridge was converted into a drive bridge after the other one break down.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. But if you see how the traffic moving now, after this, there'll be no thoroughfare there. In other words, the only thing will be when you come out up there, you either walk up here and end down there. But if a vehicle come up, the vehicle can only come up and access new road. In other words, this will be the
Not for new road.
For new road.
Okay.
But for new road to get back on the highway. You understand? Instead of having an exit here that come up and put you on, they have abandoned that because of the road, and now they want to put an access, a pedestrian access here. So that really is a critical issue now that the people are complaining about. supposed to be the end of this month.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
lines are
The media taking a first ride on the new bridge. Span nearly 100 feet. It's the old railway bridge. Yeah,
Similar to this, what is what would have been over on the other side.
something similar to this. The residents, they think they would get a road like this. This is for rafters west. It's a feeder road from the bridge itself.
Oh, yo.
Morris,
You
yeah,
teach
yeah.
him Jamaican is not Jamaican now?
60-40.
It was 0-100. So you understand what you understand?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
What has happened here is that there has been a change to the original design of the bridge in terms of the access for New Road. You have two accesses. On the West Portland side, you have New Road, and on the East Portland side, you have this exit, which is specifically for Rafters Rest and the community around Rafters Rest. This is the second exit. The first exit should have been on the New Road side. They have adjusted the plans, whereas there was a bypass road that was constructed during the time of the erection of the bridge, and they are going to use that as the access to New Road. But the distance of some 300 and odd meters, if I'm not mistaken, is a substantial distance to walk to access transportation for the young children, the school children, for the elderly, and for the sick. What they are proposing is to put a staircase to shorten the distance, but that still is not a satisfactory answer, because the fact is that some people may not be able to make the trek up a staircase or to be pushed up a pedestrian access point. So we're going to discuss it this evening and see how we can come up with a resolve. But as it stands now, the people of New Road have been agitated. They have demonstrated twice already, and I undertook to have this meeting this evening. And hopefully, between the NWA and myself and the residents, we can come up with a practical solution that satisfies everybody. China Harbour is only the contractor, so they would have they only follow directives and instructions. Their client is the National Works Agency / the government of Jamaica. So as it stands now, we're going to go into that meeting. I was just doing a dry run to get a full familiarization of the issues and the bridge, as it's not yet open to the public as yet.
Approximately how many residents will be impacted?
Quite a bit. I would say probably probably between 200 and 500 when you take. And the issue also is that New Road is a very long road. So after you have made the trek to get to the main road, to be asked to travel another distance or to climb a set of stairs, which will be quite high and steep, to access the main thoroughfare, I think we can find a better solution, despite the challenges that I know are faced in terms of funds. And therefore, I want to look at it as with a practical solution. This bridge was erected some years ago after the original railway bridge was compromised during one of the floods or the storms or the hurricanes. National Works Agency erected this bridge. My understanding is that this bridge will be removed once this new bridge is open. So there's no possibility of the same bypass road to new road being remaining open and vehicular traffic being able to access this and use it as a bypass road for the residents. So that's another issue and another thing we'll explore this evening to see whether or not there's a possibility to leave this bridge in place and to continue the use of this bypass road as a means for the persons to be able to access vehicular traffic, taxis and their own vehicles to get in and out of the district of New Road and its environs. So again, that is another discussion that we'll have later on today, and you will know the results based on the NWA's response. But I can say that I can understand perfectly the concerns of the residents, as well as I understand why the National Works Agency has tried to reduce the cost of the completion of this project.
One question, MP. The persons from New Road came out, I would say, very late in terms of voicing their disapproval or what will happen to them. Could they have looked at this earlier on from the contract was signed and the bridge?
Well, the original contract has been altered, as I indicated here before, and therefore it would have been incumbent on the National Works Agency to sensitize and have consultations with the community for which they said they did not have. It is only in the closing days of the contract that it has been brought to their attention. So again, that is water under the bridge. Let us try and see how we can get over the bridge this afternoon.